Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wintercrest Park. It's playoff time for American Legion Baseball, and we've got opening round action as the squad from Post 334 in Coon Rapids hosts the squad from Brooklyn Park. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro behind home plate. A beautiful night for baseball, and now's the time you have to be playing well.
Yeah, and Coon Rapids comes in playing very well. They just coming off a couple of big wins to close the regular season, come in with a 23-8 record. And this is a Brooklyn Park team that's kind of struggled. And you know, you throw out the records at this point, and in any given, let's say, any given Wednesday, any team can win. But certainly, you look on paper, and this Coon Rapids team should be heavily favored. There you see Dawson Chambliss. He's been a nice addition to the pitching staff for Post 334. Comes in with a 5-1 record, a 1.56 earned run average. We've seen him this year, and he's pitched well.
Yeah, he's pitched well in the times we've seen him, and he's hoping to have a good start here in the playoffs. The Pirates come to the plate looking to do some damage against Mr. Chambliss. Matt Dobler, the leadoff man, followed by Jackson Dwyer, the second baseman. Tanner Stein in the 3 spot. Sam Kill will handle cleanup duties. Riley Peterson, the third baseman, hitting 5th. The starting pitcher and designated hitter, Zach Poppy, hitting 6th. Nate Lorshane, Gavin Vita, and Ethan Huser round out the order for the squad from Brooklyn Park. Fastball right down the pipe, challenging Dobler, and he stays with his bat on his shoulder. 0-1.
You know, the one challenging issue for this Post 334 team has been their play in the field. We've seen a lot of errors committed this year. You know, they've certainly won much more than they've lost with a 23-8 record, but that's been kind of their Achilles heel, is at least an error game, if not a couple.
Called pitch that was coming in on the right-handed hitting Dobler, and Chambliss ahead, and they count 1-2. Started fastball, then changeup, then a little, I don't know if that was a two-seamer that was breaking back in, but this one popped up in front of the Brooklyn Park dugout, and a great grab by Kirby Peary. Got kind of a late break on it. At first, I think he thought it was going out, but then able to get there, make the scoop. We're out number 1.
Yeah, and you know, he had to come quickly to that, and he came pretty close to that dugout fence, and he really wasn't paying any attention to where that fence was. He was more interested in where that ball was.
He knew exactly where that fence was. Innate abilities.
Innate abilities, yeah.
Jackson Dwyer will dig in now for the Pirates. Fastball misses low, 1-0.
The squad cumulatively has a 2.88 earned run average. That's pretty good for a staff.
Dwyer out in front of that one a little bit, hooks it foul, and the count is even at 1-1. Off-speed pitch, left high, 2-1.
Dwyer trying to make sure he's patient at the plate here in this situation.
Is that two-seamer breaking back in on the right-handed pitcher or batter, but clipping the inside corner, evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, nice pitch there to get that second strike on Jackson Dwyer.
Fastball gets him swinging, and 2 quick outs for Chambliss and the Cardinals. Post 334 squad. They are not the Cardinals, however. The Brooklyn Park team does identify as Pirates.
They do. They do.
As it says across their chest. Shortstop Tanner Stein will try and get something going here in the top of the first for Park Center, or Brooklyn Park. They're not Park Center.
No.
They are Pirates. They're not Park Center. First pitch, grounded to short. Scooped up by Brenda across to Farley for out number 3. 1-2-3 goes Brooklyn Park in the first. Coon Rapids first chance at the plate when we return. You're watching American Legion playoffs on CTN.
This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.
Hi, I'm Ryan Nagasu, 2010 Olympian and bronze medal winner of the 2014 U.S. Championships. I knew I loved skating at the age of 5, and now it's become my life passion. Find your skating passion at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Classes are available all year round. It could be the place where your skating dreams come true. See you on the ice.
Back at Wintercrest. First half inning went quickly. Brooklyn Park goes down 1-2-3. And now they take the field looking to show similar results to the home squad. Not technically the home squad. They are the higher seed, though,
Correct.
so they get to hit in the home spot. But playoffs being hosted here on both fields at Wintercrest Park.
Of course, this is a double elimination tournament, the sections here.
So win or lose, both teams will be back tomorrow. Here's a look at how Coon Rapids will come to the plate. Left fielder Jack Arndt leading things off, followed by the second baseman Xander Parr. Kirby Peary will hit third, and Braden Farley will try and clean things up. Jimmy Brenda, the shortstop, hitting fifth. Ryan Garlick behind him. Designated hitter Nate Breams hitting seventh. Ian Wynn, the right fielder, in the 8th spot, and Logan Rotzine will hit in the 9th spot and start at third base.
Jack Arndt, who's leading off, hitting .430 on the season. He's hit well.
Zach Poppy, first pitch, popped up right side, and it will get out of play. Vita over for a look, but no chance. It's 0-1.
This post 334 team batting .310 as a team. That's impressive. These guys have been hitting really well, especially as of late.
Good little breaking pitch right there for Poppy to get himself ahead in the count, 0-2. This one chopped left side, scooped by Peterson. The throw is a little low, but Vita squeezes it for out number 1.
Yeah, strong throw from Peterson at third base to get him for that first out. They see again Peterson with perfect placement, hop right into his glove, and then the strong throw, as you mentioned, a little bit low, but nice job by Vita digging it out.
And now Xander Parr looks at a strike, 0-1.
Xander comes in hitting .320 on the season.
And now down and in, evens the count.
This post 334, a lot of speed in the lineup.
Just misses inside, and Poppy behind in the count, 2-1. Threw nothing but strikes to Arndt. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, and the count is even.
Nice pitch from Poppy there to even it up.
Well, the gauntlet has been tossed. He wants to come out and match the
Yeah.
quick half inning that his counterpart had. That one, a curveball. A good job protecting the plate by Xander Parr, going down to dig it out, fire it foul down the left field line.
You know, Neil highlights Hennon is here, and he just kind of showed his age as he's going down the roster. I know his parents, and he's older than I thought.
And still quite a bit younger than
Yeah,
you
exactly.
or I. This one lofted to left. Back on it is Huser. He makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, coming off the bat, that looked like it was going to carry a little further, but Huser's able just to range a little bit to his left to make the catch.
That'll bring up catcher Kirby Peary.
Kirby's definitely been hitting as well as late. Got his batting average up now to 419.
That'll do.
Yeah, a nice pitch there.
Another breaking pitch starts him off with a strike. Definitely moving the ball around, trying to keep the Coon Rapids batters off balance. Fastball skied left side of the infield. Underneath it is Stein. And a quick 1-2-3 inning in the bottom half as well. No score after one. You're watching American Legion playoffs on CTN. Back to it, Howland comes in and two-handed jam.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then just follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Keep up with local news, sports, and events, and the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Back at Wintercrest, ready to get the second inning started. Both pitchers controlling inning number one.
Well, it's always nice if you're that pitcher for a team that's coming in at 3-14, have a nice start to the game from the mound, because this is a Coon Rapids
especially
team.
After your counterpart put up
exactly,
a 1, 2, 3.
And especially the way that Coon Rapids can hit the ball.
Very early on in this ball game, and especially in this tournament, win or lose, both teams will be back here tomorrow.
Yep.
Both hoping to start with a W, though. Chambliss, a nice first inning. Misses just high to Sam Kill. Center fielder leading things off for Post 630 and the Brooklyn Park squad. Reaches out for a fastball and pokes it into center field in front of Ryan Garlick for a leadoff single.
Oh, nice way to start this top half of the second. Get your leadoff runner on base. Put a little pressure on the home team.
Well, and it's a good job of hitting, just adjusting to what it was.
Yep.
Didn't have to hit it hard. Really didn't follow through much. Just put the bat out, put it on the ball, put it where no one was. It's a leadoff single, and now Riley Peterson digs in. Big cut at a pitch that ended up in the dirt, 0-1.
Yeah, Pearson shook his head a little bit, knowing that he should have let that one go.
Got a piece of that one, but foul, 0-2. This one way foul, hit well, but out of play down the left field line. It'll stay 0-2.
Good situation for Chambliss here ahead of the count.
Another one just reaches out and gets a piece of it. Tried to do the same thing as Kill and poke it into center field, but not quite enough on it. Good move from short by Jimmy Brenda to make the catch.
Yeah, he just kind of put his bat out there, hoping to, again, as you mentioned, to do the same thing that Kill did.
And now the Brooklyn Park pitcher, Zach Poppy, takes one down and away, 1-0. Poppy trying to help his own cause here early in this ball game. Runner on, one away. Top of the second inning. And now 2-0. Chambliss would love a ground ball here.
Nice pitch.
Fastball in for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, again, keeping that pitch low enough in the zone, as you mentioned, if he does get contact with it, hoping to get that ground ball.
Runner is going, hit and run is on. It's fouled back out of play. It'll be 2-2. Breaking pitch just misses down and in. Count is full.
A good thought on that pitch because it was low enough in the zone and it just carried in towards him.
Runner is going. This one hopped back to the mound. They'll get the out at first. Kill took a big turn at second but stays there. 2 away.
Yeah, of course, no opportunity to get the runner at second, especially with Kill leaving when he did. Chambliss getting that easy out at first for the second of the inning.
That'll bring up right fielder Nate Lorshane.
Yeah, you saw the jump that Kill got. Up here, he's going to take a walk out and talk to Chambliss. How they want to approach Lorshane.
Kill at second base now with 2 away, off speed pitch, and Lorshane way in front of it, 0-1.
That was a nice first offering to Lorshane. Now you got him on that off speed pitch, and you can come back with a fastball here. Doesn't.
Goes back to that off speed pitch. Single hop, par, a little underhanded flip to Farley for out number 3. So a leadoff single, but the man left stranded at second. No score after an inning and a half on CTN.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
American Legion playoff baseball, opening round. Coon Rapids posts 334 batting here in the bottom of the second inning.
Nice little crowd here tonight.
I think Poppy looking for a little more break on that one. That one stayed up high to Braden Farley. Easy take, 1-0.
Farley hitting .340 on the season.
Fastball, he got it in on the hands. Rolled to short. Stein had to really move and not able to get him as Farley beats it out for an infield single.
Yeah, nice job hustling down the line to get that. That ball was kind of deep, and Stein had to make the throw, but Farley able to beat it off for him. Leadoff single here in the bottom of the second.
Got it in on the handle a little bit, but it just went to that soft spot. Peterson couldn't cut it off, and by the time Stein made the throw, Speedy Farley had beaten it out.
Yep.
And now Jimmy Brenda. Pitch in the dirt. Not knowing where it was Dobler as it skipped off of his arm and then ended up right behind the umpire. And easily over to second is Braden Farley.
Shortstop for the post, 334, is having a nice season at the plate, hitting .430. That pitch gets by Dobler. Puts Farley in scoring position.
Brenda got under that one, skies it foul. Peterson over for a look, but it's out of reach over the fence. And Brenda gets another chance now, 1-1. Breaking pitch stays high again, 2-1.
And good patience too by Brenda too. Didn't miss by too much.
Runner at second, nobody out, and a hitter's count for Jimmy Brenda. Poppy keeps an eye on Farley, comes to the plate, high fastball. It's 3. That was 4-1.
Yep.
It was 3-1. Now 4-1.
So that'll put Brenda on. Runners at first and second, nobody out. For Ryan Garlick.
They're going to call it.
Yeah, it is 3-1. Yeah. So he's going
Brenda says it's 4. Mossy
says come back to the plate.
Mossy said, "Come on back." That was only 3. I thought I was,
You thought you missed one?
missed one. It has happened in the past.
Not this time, Yund. Not this time. You were right on, spot on.
Well, for Brenda's sake, you hope he at least reaches base. For Poppy's sake, you hope it's nothing worse than a walk. As Poppy gets another chance in this at bat, a 3-1 pitch. Hit well, but hooking foul and out of play, and it's a full count.
Got some fans sitting down that left field line.
They're getting busy.
Yeah, and they're also getting tan. They're sitting out in the sun, enjoying it.
And they're busy because we've already had 4 or 5 foul balls out of play down there. This one hit high and pretty deep to center. Kill ranges back, gets behind it, makes the catch. Tagging and moving ahead is Farley. He's in safely at third. Out number 1. Is a productive out, moves the first run of the game 90 feet closer. And now just 90 feet away with 1 out. And Ryan Garlick will dig it.
Garlick looking to move that average up at 286 now. We're going to see if he can move that over 300 at this point. But one at bat at a time.
Well, and more so than a hit, he just wants to bring that run home any way he can. A fly ball to the outfield will get his team on the board here with 1 out in the second. First pitch, foul, and out of play. This one hit well towards center. Kill will get there, make the catch. Tagging and coming in is Braden Farley, a sacrifice fly for Garlick, and Coon Rapids is on the board.
So Garlick will get number 16 RBI in the season with that fly out run batted in.
On infield single, moved on a wild pitch, then 2 sacrifice flies to get him to third and then home. So 2 out, nobody on now for Nate Breams, the designated hitter.
Nate hitting 167 on the season.
And now 2-0. Fastball fouled, not a play. Swinging strike. Count is even at 2-2. And now fastball missing low, and the count is full. 2 outs, bases clear for Nate Breams. Poppy would love to get this inning over with. Coon Rapids already putting the first run on the board. Curveball, and Breams fouls it back to the backstop. It'll stay 3-2.
And you look how big that pitch that catcher Matt Dobler couldn't find, allowing Farley to get to second and eventually.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's really, it went in my book as a wild pitch. This one lined to center, and it'll fall in front of Kill. A 2-out single for Nate Breams. I definitely put it in as a wild pitch.
Yep.
That ball hit the dirt a foot in front of home plate. And Dobler did get a piece of it, and then it just kind of hit behind the official. But you're right. I mean, if without that, who knows where
Exactly.
if he ever moved past first until that hit right there. And now Ian Wynn, they check on Breams. He's back safely.
Ian hitting an even 200 as he steps to the plate. Another one of those post 334 players with some wheels.
This one hit high to center. Kill ranges to his right, makes the catch, and ends the inning. But Coon Rapids gets one across. They had to manufacture it, but they have a 1-0 lead as we head to the third inning on CTN.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Beautiful night at the ballpark. And we've got a good game going so far.
We do.
Early on, Coon Rapids able to get a couple of hits, drive in the first run in the bottom half of the second inning.
Matt Moss on your left, Nathan Johnson on your right. Nathan Johnson, a 98 grad of Coon Rapids.
We were already doing this.
I know
for
we're
his
old.
senior year.
Talking about old. I said Hennon was old. We're really
Well, and
old.
I wonder if they know one another. I'm trying to remember.
Mossy
Matt,
was
04?
Was that what it is? 04? Yeah.
I think that's about right. Well, because Dan's the older one.
Right.
I think Dan graduated 02. And Matt 04. I could be way off.
We'll go.
And we're hearing from the drug 05. So
you were close.
If that's correct, that's a pitch that Vita would like to, or swing that Vita would like to take back. That one down in the dirt. 1-2 to the number 8 hitter in the post 6:30 lineup, and he goes down swinging for out number 1. Second strikeout of the ball game for Chambliss. Now the left fielder, Ethan Huser, and then the lineup will turn over. Blows the fastball by him and gets ahead in the count 0-1. Then goes to the off-speed stuff and gets Huser out in front, 0-2.
Yeah, he's mixed up his pitches well tonight so far early on.
And a 3-pitch strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts to start the third for Dawson Chambliss.
Nice pitch there, swinging the miss.
Yeah, that I don't know what it is. I think it's a 2-seam, but it definitely breaks back in on those right-handed batters. It's got some good lateral movement on it. And back to the top of the order, catcher Matt Dobler popped one up in front of his dugout that was tracked down by his opposite number wearing the black and red. Quickly ahead in the count, though, 2-0. Fastball hit well toward right center. Garlick on the run makes the catch. And at Park Center, or Brooklyn Park, rather, eliminated 1-2-3 again here in the third inning. We'll take a break, be back with more of American Legion Baseball on CTN after this.
The award-winning community programming by CTN Coon Rapids is funded exclusively by cable subscribers. Without those subscribers, we would not exist. So no more coverage of local news, stories, events, and sports in our community. So thank you for subscribing to cable TV and for supporting CTN.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps! Did Pete saying mean things bother ya?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Decent crowd here for a Wednesday night ball game.
A beautiful evening.
Start of the American Legion playoffs. Coon Rapids able to push one across in the bottom half of the second inning. And Logan Ronstein, their number 9 hitter, will start things off here in the bottom of the third.
Logan's had a nice season at the plate, hitting .340.
Fastball grounded to short. Stein scoops, throws in the dirt. Unable to scoop it this time was Vita. And Ronstein on base by error.
Got to throw a little bit low in the dirt, but he tried to backhand it, not able to do so. Or at least not able to keep it in his glove.
back to the top of the order. Jack Arndt, a grounder to third his first time up. They check on Rozzini. He's back in plenty of time. This one grounded to Stein again, flips to Dwyer for one. The relay not in time. And Art replaces Rotzine at first on the fielder's choice.
Just not enough, aren't able to beat that out. Just a quick little flip from Stein, but aren't just beating it out as he's hustling down the baseline.
Xander Parr, fly ball to left in the first inning, now with one out and one on. Pitch stays high, 1-0. This one lined through the hole on the right side, had enough room with Vita holding the runner. Arndt turns and moves to third. Runners at the corners with one away.
Yeah, no hesitation from Arndt once the ball was hit. He made that turn at second, heading for third. Opportunity now with a runner at third. See if Coon Rapids can get another run here in this inning. Pretty good hitter coming to the plate. Peary's nice knock there. Casey Arndt easily making it to third.
Peary popped it up in the infield. His first time up, now a chance to add to his team's lead with runners at the corners, only one out. They check on Parr, he's back safely at first. And again. Off-speed pitch falls in for a strike. 0-1 to Peary. Again, they check on Parr, and he slides back safely. Getting the uni dirty early. This one right straight up the elevator shaft. Dobler cannot squeeze it behind the plate in foul territory, and Peary has new life at 0-2.
Yeah, and Kirby Perry's breathing a sigh of relief after that one. You talked about that, a pop-up to the infield on his first at-bat, and then looks like he stumbled at the last minute.
Oh, and 2, curveball hit towards left center. Kill on the run, makes the catch. Tagging and coming home is Arndt. He will score. Sacrifice fly for Peary makes it 2-0.
That's RBI number 26 on the season for Kirby. Just one behind the leader, and Jack Arndt with 27.
And we talked about how big was the wild pitch in the first inning. Curveball hit towards left center. Kill on the run, makes the catch. Missed pop-up in foul territory on the previous pitch.
Absolutely.
Can't score on a sac fly with 2 out. Again, they check on Parr. He's back safely. This time Parr going. The throw is there, but Parr able to slide around it for a stolen base. The pitch was inside to Farley, so it's 1-0.
He's mentioned Dobler doing a good job of getting the ball down there.
Yeah, it's a good throw.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit towards the third base side of the bag, but Parr just got a great jump. And there you see a good slide, able to slide around the tag attempt from Dwyer. Umpire in perfect position, made the right call. 1-0 pitch, lined to third, and Peterson able to snag it just off the shoe top for out number 3. Coon Rapids pushes one more across. They lead 2-0 as we head to the 4th. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you!
She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
Have you seen the CTN TV truck driving around the city of Coon Rapids? Maybe at a concert or a game at Coon Rapids High School. Our top-notch crew has won many awards over the years. In fact, the crew covers over 100 events per year, including graduations, parades, and city concerts. For local sports and events, CTN has you covered.
Coon Rapids able to dent the score sheet in each of the second and third innings. They have a small lead as we get ready to start the 4th. Dawson Chambliss, a good start so far. Allowed just one base runner through 3 innings, 3 strikeouts. And all of the other outs have been in the infield.
Yeah, he's been efficient.
Jackson Dwyer, a strikeout victim first time up. Try to start something here for post 6:30. Looks at a fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, Chambliss just, you can see the confidence right now.
Nice
pitch.
looking.
Really nice.
Change up right there, just fell right in. 0-2. Yeah, Chambliss, one of the guys that Coach Mossy will look to be a big part of his varsity rotation next spring.
That is true.
Dwyer just got a piece, stays alive at 0-2. Reaches out and pokes that one, and it goes right between the 2 fielders on the right side of the infield.
Well, the Pirates needed that. They needed a base runner at this point. Granted, just trailing 2-0. They want to keep this game relatively close.
Both of their hits now have come on ones that have been out away on the outside part of the plate.
Yep.
The Pirate hitters have just reached out and gotten just enough. And both just not real full swings, just tapping it to where the defense isn't.
No, it doesn't matter how you do it as long as you're successful at it.
Tanner Stein, a ground out to shortstop, first time up. Now with a runner at first, nobody out. Gets out in front of the changeup, and it's foul 0-2. Stein calling time, now digging back in. Dwyer thinking about it, leaning, and now going. Peary's throw is there, and he is out. What a great gun from Kirby Peary.
Yeah, he just threw a bullet down to second base. And he got a pretty good jump as well, but really nice throw. He's looking back.
Also tried to slide around, but not as successfully done as Xander Parr did in the the bottom half of the third. And another one, off-speed pitch, out away, and Stein just goes with it. Drops a soft liner into left for a one-out single.
And again, how big is that throw? You eliminate that base runner, and Stein follows it up with a base hit.
This one hit well to left, backing up, continuing to back up his arm, but he's got room for out number 2.
Again, coming off the bat, looked like it was going to carry a little further.
Getting no help from the wind.
Nope.
It's very still at the ballpark. And now 2 outs with a runner at first for Riley Peterson. Peterson, a soft liner to shortstop back in the second inning. That one just misses outside, 1-0. Peary throws down to first, and Stein is back in time. 2-0.
No, Kirby's not afraid to throw down to any base. We saw a lot of that during the high school season.
Peterson definitely looking fastball. Got the changeup instead out in front of it. 2-1. It's typically a fastball spot at 2-0. Did not get it. See what he gets on 2-1. Another change up, and this one lofted to center. Easy play for Ryan Garlick for out number 3. So a couple of hits, one left. Still a 2-0 lead for Coon Rapids as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
We scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Stay connected to what's happening in your community by watching CTN Update, with a new episode every Friday at 5 p.m. From your local city and county government to what's happening in our schools to interesting stories on the people and events here at home, we've got it all covered. CTN Update, keeping you connected to your community.
Low-scoring affair here in the opening round of the American Legion playoffs. Braden Farley beating out an infield single, moved to second on a wild pitch, then scored on a sacrifice fly. That gave Coon Rapids the 1-0 lead in the second. Then Kirby Peary with a sacrifice fly in the third to score Jack Arndt. And it is 2-0 as we get set for the bottom half of the 4th. Jimmy Brenda, Ryan Garlick, Nate Breams, the scheduled hitters for Coon Rapids. Curveball stays way high to Brenda. Brenda fly ball to center. And now a pitch down and away, 2-0.
Both teams just 3 hits so far in this contest.
Well, Coon Rapids outs have been better hit balls to this point. Still early on in this ball game. That one out off the end of the bat, spins foul, 2-1. They've given Sam Kill a fair amount of work out in center field. Both sacrifice flies have gone there. A couple other fly balls out there as well. One backing out of play, and it's 2-2.
Coon Rapids like to see if they can get something going here in this inning and increase this lead.
Just to the dying pitch, and what a play.
Wow.
Diving for the catch by Ethan Huser for out number 1.
Yeah, he came in and just caught it. You're going to see it again. Just did a nice play of stretching out. Yeah, really nice, nice fielding play there by Ethan Huser.
Yeah, it was a curveball that Brenda adjusted to and caught it low and away, and short fly. It looked like it was going to drop. But
it did.
Great play by Huser. Now Ryan Garlick takes a curveball for a strike. It's 0-1. Garlick sacrifice fly in the second inning. Scored the first run of the ball game for post 334. And again, he shows the off-speed breaking pitch and gets Garlick swinging 0-2.
Why do you know that?
Line drive down the right field line, and it's fair. Garlick will turn and dig for 2. And he will stay there with a 1-out double.
And again, with his kind of speed, you're not gonna hold him to just a single on a play like that. Just that's his third double of the season. Comes with one away.
Well, what I really like about the way he plays this, watch his head between first and second. He looks to his coach.
Yep.
Never once does he look to see where that ball is. Yep. Look to the coach to find out if you can make it to third. Hit hard and deep by Nate Breams, backing up his kill. He'll make the catch, tagging and advancing for third is Garlick. He's there safely, but not 2 away.
Yeah, good hustle. You hustle on the double and then make sure that he tagged and got the third on that fly out. Try and score that third run of the game for Coon Rapids.
Wynn got the fastball, but just got underneath it and fouls it to the backstop. Ian gave the ball a pretty good ride his first time up, but tracked down by Kill in center.
Oh, nice pitch there. Dropped in.
Goes back to that curveball, grounded to the right side, stopped by Dwyer. The flip bounces out of the glove of Vita. Another error, and this one costs the Pirates a run as Garlick scores from third.
Yeah, and that obviously should have been an inning-ending play, and Vita not closing that glove around the ball, and it popped out, leading to a run. Again, just relatively routine. He did, I think he took his eye off a little bit. He did break towards second originally, had to come back to first.
This one down the line by Rodzine and foul. That one would have been dangerous placement with Ian Wynn at first.
He's kind of quick too.
He's got some speed, and you put it into that right field corner. Better get there quick and get it back in quick, because he's off with 2 outs. He's got He's off with the crack of the bat. Scoreboard even got screwed up. They took the outs off. They thought that was going to be out number 3. So they forgot to put the outs back up. There are only 2. But there are 2. And it says 0 on the board.
There they go. They changed it. They heard you talking about it.
This one toward right center. Wynn thought about turning, but just not deep enough. A little bloop single for Ian Rothstein, and the inning rolls on. Coon Rapids rolls back to the top of the order.
Now with 2 away, runners at first and second. Pretty good hitter coming to the plate. The lead off in Jack Arndt. You got to be careful if you're Zach Poppy here, what he wants to deliver to a pretty good hitter.
2 hits, a walk, and an error in the, no walks. 2 hits and an error in the inning. 1 run across, 2 on, and 2 away for Jack Arndt.
They have to score first.
Neither pitcher has issued a walk to this point in the 4th.
Nope, that's an out. They can hit a fly ball. They have 2 bases to score. That's a second.
Poppy's been to a 3-ball count twice. And Chambliss has only been to a 3-ball count once. Boy, when that pitch is working for him, it doesn't have a ton of break on it, but it breaks at just the right spot. When he has it working, falls in for a strike there, gets him in the count. 1-2, there it was again. And out in front of it was Arndt, and it's fouled down the 3rd base line.
Yeah, well, that time Arndt reacted and got a piece of it, but you're right, it just breaks. It looks like it's not going to be a pitch that's going to get in the zone, and it just breaks at the right time, as you mentioned.
Fastball hit to center. Kill waits on it, makes the catch, and that is out number 3. An error costs the Pirates a run. They trail 3-0 as we head to the 5th on CTN. Plants throws deep downfield, but watching behind the defense has the catch, and he is gone.
Great showing in the 100 butterfly. She can't quite catch the leader. And it's hard to throw you for a loop.
No, not when it comes to swimming.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Larry Mossy, father of the head coach, here to support his son and his team. And right now they lead 3-0 as we get set to start the 5th inning. Zach Poppy has thrown a pretty good game. He threw 19 pitches in that inning, 16 of them for strikes through 4 innings. He's thrown 58 pitches, 43 for strikes. That's a great ratio.
That is a great ratio.
He's not blowing the Coon Rapids team out by any means.
Well, no. But
he hasn't struck anybody out, but he hasn't walked anybody. A couple of errors in the field have cost them, especially in that last inning. But Dawson Chambliss having a game as well, just 47 pitches through 4 innings, 34 for strikes. And he has a couple of strikeouts. This one hit well to right. Running back is Wynn. He slides and not able to make the catch against the wall. He's able to get it in quickly, but a leadoff double for Zach Poppy.
Well, Wynn was playing in right field, and he had a long way to run, as you mentioned. And as fast as he is, he could not catch up with that ball. He's going to make an attempt, and it just gets by and bounces to the fence.
Wow, great barehanded grab against the fence. But a leadoff double for Zach Poppy.
Exactly the way this Pirate team wants to start.
Well, and especially Poppy, we were just talking. He's throwing a great ball game, but Lurshane trying to bunt, got a piece of it, bunted foul. You can see the Pirates trying to play a little small ball. Anything they can do to get something going. This one high and away. Lurshane pulled back. Peary thought about throwing down, but nobody covering the bag.
Well, Poppy was way off the bag.
You can do that when there's nobody behind you.
Exactly.
Up high again. This time they are behind him. The throw not able to get him. 2-1. Peary's throw a little bit towards the first base side. Shows the bunt, definitely offers, and that's strike 2. 2-2. This one hit well to left, and it will fall in front of Arndt. Gets it to third, but not in time as Poppy is there safely. Back-to-back hits to start the inning. Runners at the corners with nobody out here for Park Center in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, Pirates got something cooking here. I mean, again, just trailing 3-0. A couple of the Coon Rapids runs have come by sacrifice, and of course we talked about last inning, that drop ball by Gavin Vita at first base led to their 3rd run.
They check on Lurshane. He's back in time. Vita struck out first time up. Would love to make up for his fielding error with a big hit here. Comes up in a big spot. Behind on the fastball, 0-1. Lurshane bluffs. Peary takes a hard look down, but just returns it to the mound, 1-1. This time he will throw down. Lurshane slides back safely. It's 2-1 to Gavin Vita. Goes back to the fastball and blows it past him, evens the count 2-2.
Yeah, big swing and a miss by Vita. Kind of pounded the dirt with his bat in frustration.
And a called 3rd strike, a big strikeout right there for Dawson Chambliss. And that'll bring up left fielder Ethan Huser. Made an outstanding catch in the field in the bottom half of the 4th inning. First pitch high to Huser, 1-0. Huser fanned on 3 pitches in his first at bat in the 3rd inning. Now with runners at the corners, 1 away. Changeup just misses down and away, 2-0.
Yeah, trying to go for that outside corner.
Fastball gets him swinging, 2-1.
Their snap throw down to first by Peary.
Well, that run far more important than the one at third. Especially keeping him close, trying for the double play. They will throw down. Runner hung up. The run will come home and score, but they will get the run So the double steal produces a run. But Lorshane just giving himself up, really.
He did. Eliminates the bases now with 2 away.
And 2-2 count, as that was a swinging strike. They put it up as 3-1, but now they go back, and that didn't miss by much, but a full count. And now an inside pitch, ball 4. First walk of the ball game for either pitcher. Back to the top of the order, Matt Dobler. Trying to keep this inning going, see if they can cut deeper into this lead. Changeup called a strike, 0-1. Slowed it up even more and got Dobler to swing through, 0-2.
A good situation now here for Chambliss, just giving a look over to Huser at first.
And they do call that change down in the dirt, get him swinging for out number 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning, but a couple of hits, and the Pirates push a run across. It's 3-1 Coon Rapids as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
I'll be right back.
Hi. You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
Come on! Go, Diane! Yeah, keep it going! Yeah! Go, honey!
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane! Woo! You got this!
Good tight ball game thus far. Spectators being treated. 3-1 home team as we get set to start the bottom of the 5th. Coon Rapids second base minder Xander Parr will lead things off. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now Coon Rapids looking to see if they can get at least that 1 run back that they gave up in the top of the 5th.
Parr, wow, what a beautiful bunt.
Oh.
They're going to let it go, and it hooks back fair. A beautifully laid bunt single. Even if he had grabbed it right away, I don't think he would have gotten Parr in time, but definitely caught him napping a little bit. And Peterson, really.
I don't blame him for letting it go.
If he scoops it up right there, they're going to let it go, and it hooks back fair. I mean, he had no choice but to try and hope it went foul, and it didn't.
Well, and that's what I think he was planning all along, was to try and watch that ball go foul. But the way that it hooked back into fair territory.
Well, Xander does the lawn maintenance here, so he knew exactly how that would work.
He cut the grass, so he knew exactly where the fly was.
Popped straight up by Peary in front of second base. It's Stein making the catch. That's a swing he'd like to have back. A big out for Park Center here in the 5th.
Well, he's popped the ball up a few times. His last at bat, fortunately for him, that Matt Dobler dropped the pop up in foul territory. But he popped his first at bat up, I believe, to third base.
Notice short.
Short. Okay. And it was in the infield.
Yep. And now Braden Farley behind in the count, 1-0 or 0-1. Line drive to third base last time up. Singled and scored in the second. And they check on Parr. He's back in time. This one grounded to third. Peterson will go across and get him just in time. Thought about going to second, but able to get the force at first and just barely beating Farley to the bag.
Yeah, I mean, again, Farley's got some pretty good speed too, but just got him in time.
Now Jimmy Brenda, couple of fly balls his first 2 times up, trying to find a hole this time with a runner at second and 2 away. Down and away, 1-0. And the throw gets away. Parr was almost daring him to throw. He eventually did. And the throw went wide, and Parr will hustle over to third on the error. Third error of the ball game against the Pirates.
I see it again, and a good throw may possibly have gotten him.
He was way off.
Yeah,
a good
he
throw
was far
would
off.
have had him.
Yeah.
But the throw to the first base side and got away from Stein, and over to third goes Parr. 2-0 now to Jimmy Brenda. They make it 3-0. And again, not a position that Poppy has been in much at all tonight. Just the third 3-ball count. Goes to that off-speed pitch, puts it in the zone, 3-1. Brenda taking all the way.
Yeah, he certainly had to throw that strike in and did.
Goes back to it for strike 2, and now the count is full.
And just trying to work out of this inning with just without any runs coming across. They had picked up a run in the top of the 5th to cut it to 2.
He scored the run, as a matter of fact. Brenda reaches out, drives that down the line. It's a fair ball in right, and that'll get that run right back for Coon Rapids.
Well, exactly what they wanted to do is at least get the 1 run back. And they certainly did.
Yeah, you talk about the little plays. We've talked about, seem to have talked about them a lot so far, but another error that gave them an extra base. If Parr's at second base still, that doesn't score. Check on Brenda, he's back in time. Ryan Garlick, 1 for 1. Doubled and scored in the 4th, drove in a run with a sacrifice fly back in the 2nd. Looks at a pitch for a strike, 0-1. Goes down after the moving pitch. Stein scoops, gets to second for the out. And that will end the inning, but Coon Rapids puts one back across. So as soon as Park Center gets on the board, Coon Rapids gets it right back. They're up 4-1 as we head to the 6th.
I understand. I know it's not your typical resume.
Okay, well.
But candidate. But I've been working double shifts just to pay for books. I've been raising my 2 little brothers. I'm determined, driven, motivated. Isn't that what you're looking for?
Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Starting the 6th inning, Coon Rapids leading Brooklyn Park 4-1. 3 errors for the Pirates. 1 in each of the last 3 innings. And Coon Rapids has scored an unearned run in each of those 3 innings, and that is the difference in the ball game. Dawson Chambliss has been strong. Both pitchers really have pitched well. Definitely neither of these teams tearing the cover off the ball.
Nope.
Jackson Dwyer, Tanner Stein, and Sam Kill scheduled for the Pirates. This one grounded to short. The throw from Brenda to Farley for out number 1.
And a quick out number 1 at that.
And now Tanner Stein 1 for 2, a single his last time up. Trying to tempt him with something low out of the zone. Stein's not buying. It's 0-1 or 1-0. One of the two. That one's in for a strike, and it's even 1-1.
There you go.
I got that
right
one.
Back on track.
This one grounded back up the middle. Chambliss had to jump to get out of the way, but it's the second hit of the ball game for Tanner Stein.
Well, again, the Pirates just trailing by 3, just trying to chip away. They're a little later stage of the game here with the top of the 6th inning, but they're
starting to run out of outs.
Well, yeah, they are.
Not a huge deficit,
no,
though.
That's what I'm saying.
Rolling.
Yep.
Sam Kill also 1 for 2. Fly ball to left his last time up. Chambliss likes the off-speed pitch. And the Pirates have definitely had some trouble with it so far tonight. This one lofted to left. Arndt is there. Pretty easy play for out number 2. It's the kind of fly balls you want as a pitcher.
Absolutely.
And you don't mind
right to your outfielders.
You don't mind them as an outfielder either.
No. You don't have to move too far to your right or left. You just basically have to stand there in that one for the most part.
And now Riley Peterson with 2 out. That one just misses outside, 1-0. This one hit back up the middle again and into center for a 2-out single. There's 2 on with 2 out.
Umpire Brooklyn Park trying to get a late inning rally here.
Was that Poppy the biggest hit of the ball game so far for post 630?
Yep.
Leadoff double in the last inning, and he ended up scoring the run on a double steal. Only run of the ball game so far for the Pirates. Here he's got a chance with 2 on, 2 out. Fouls that one back, 0-1. Great stop by Peary, called for the pitch in the dirt.
you just
Did not get Poppy to go after it, but a good stop. No chance for the runners to advance. This one hit toward the gap in left center. It's going to fall. Arndt gets there and gets it in quickly all the way to the plate, but it'll drive in the lead runner Stein, an RBI single for Poppy.
And they're going to cut that lead in half, and certainly Poppy does gets that base hit, gets the RBI, and certainly helping or trying to help his cause. As Matt Mossey's going to take a walk to the mound here, have a chat with Dawson Chambliss.
Well, now with the tying run on base, still 2 away though.
Say another nice hit by Poppy.
Avery Lehman warming up in the bullpen.
Alec.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Let's start with an A.
Now Nate Lorshane, he had a single last time up. This one hit to center right at Ryan Garlick. I mean, he didn't have to move but a half a step for out number 3, and that's a big out with 2 on. Coon Rapids clinging to a 2-run lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching American Legion playoffs on CTN.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Through cable.
Well, we got a good one going to start the American Legion playoffs. Coon Rapids clinging to a 4-2 lead as we start the bottom of the 6th inning. Taking advantage of some errors in the field by Park Center to score some unearned runs over the last 3 innings, and that's the difference in the ball game. Nate Breams, the designated hitter, leading things off here in the 6th. He is 1 for 2. Got out in front of that, hit it a long way,
did turn
but
on it.
very foul.
Somebody's making sure to keep that ball away from my vehicle.
Get a better parking spot. 1-1 pitch from Poppy. Goes to that curveball. This one breaks a little early, and it's down out of the zone. 2-1. And now a fastball missing in. It's 3-1. Just missing outside. Ball 4, a leadoff walk for Nate Breams. First walk of the ball game issued by Poppy. 1 each for the starters. That's pretty impressive.
It is impressive. Well, when Park Center scored their run last inning. Coon Rapids came back and got a run back, looking to see what they could do here in the bottom half of the sixth with Ian Wynn at the plate and a runner on.
Shows bunt, pitch in the dirt, pulls back. Good stop by Dobler.
Yep.
Made sure the Breams wouldn't have an opportunity to move. Win a great bunt. Poppy only chance was to go to one, and that just barely
Yeah, he
beat
did.
him.
Yeah, he's able to lay that one right down in front of home plate, forcing Poppy to come off the mound and make a play. See it again, he just pushed it. Yeah, it was a really good bunt.
And the throw only beat it by half a step. He's so fast. And now Logan Rotzine with Breams now at second. First pitch to right. Underneath it is Lorshane. He makes the catch for out number 2. And back to the top of the order for Jack Arndt. Arndt 0 for 3. Did score a run back in the 3rd inning after reaching on a fielder's choice.
Well, he started this game as co-leader for average. So looking to average would only say that this is an opportunity now. This is an at-bat where he'd get his hit.
This one back and will stay in play. No, it will get out. And it's 1-1. Curveball just misses high, 2-1. Not sure if it's a curve or it's a change that has a lot of movement. He's used it a lot.
He has.
And when he gets its break in the right spot, it's either a change that has a lot of movement or it's a breaking or it's a curveball that doesn't. But either way, he's used it effectively at times. Uses the fastball there to get back even in the count, 2-2 with 2 away. Goes back to that curveball and it's headed to right. Lorshane is there for the catch. And that will do it for Coon Rapids in the 6th. We go to the 7th. Coon Rapids 4, Brooklyn Park 2. You're watching American Legion playoff baseball on CTN.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made this vacation happen.
Double points with every purchase?
Cleverly merging promotions.
Love it.
Cross-referencing travel sites. And booking all your flights with those...
Vouchers. I got us bumped.
They were like, oh. But now they're like... Aloha. You aced this vacation. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Dawson Chambliss, 6 strong innings, had 5 strikeouts, just 1 walk, gave up 2 runs on 8 hits. And now he will give way to Alec Lehman trying to come in and close it out.
Lehman comes in with a 3-run record. He's got 6 saves on the season, a 2.45 earned run average. Leads the squad with 38 strikeouts. in 25 2/3 innings.
Well, and he'll face the 8-9 hitters, and then back to the top of the order. Gavin Vita, who leads off, has had a tough night on the field, both defensively and offensively.
Yes,
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. He'd love to break out of that here, but going to face a different look from Alec Lehman. Is going to bring, I think, a little bit more heat than what we saw from Dawson Chambliss. Maybe not leaning on that changeup quite as much as Chambliss was. Fastball called to strike. 0-1. And now 0-2. Lehman coming out on the attack, throwing nothing but gas.
He just blew that pitch by him.
That
nice
is
pitch.
strike 3. Called the hat trick for Vita. As he heads back to the dugout, and Ethan Huser digs in, and
not the kind of hat trick you want.
2 runs down, and down to just 2 outs left for post 6:30. Both teams will still play tomorrow. It's a double elimination tournament, but you want to get that win in the first round. First pitch, chopped to the left side. Rotzine to Farley for a very quick second out.
Well, that's what Coach Mossy wanted, is to see Alec Lehman come in here and make quick work of these hitters, and so far through 2 he has.
Leadoff man, Matt Dobler, 0 for 3. Pirates now in desperate need of a rally, and Lehman doing nothing but staying on the gas, just throwing fastballs, challenging hitters. And in his position, that's exactly what and then he throws that, and that one curved nasty. It bounced. It bounced 3 feet in front of the plate. That even confused Kirby. And Dobler still went swinging, and behind in the count 0-2. And a little bit of an equipment malfunction for the home plate umpire. Look at it.
Yep.
Yeah, it bounced.
Dobler would like to have that swing back.
It bounced. It went off. It hit Dobler, and then it hit the official somewhere up around the mask, loosened some of the equipment. But now we go. It's 0-2. Back to the fastball, swinging strike 3, and a great inning for the save by Alec Lehman. He threw just 7 pitches, had 2 strikeouts.
That's about almost as efficient as you can be, and exactly what the game plan for Coach Mossy was. That Dawson Chambliss pitched a pretty good game.
He pitched a very solid game. Both pitchers
then Lehman
had
just
great
no
games.
smoke.
And you know, the Pirates, as much as they really struggled against Chambliss, it wasn't their lack of offense, but rather the errors in the field that ended up costing.
Either way, that Coon Rapids gets the first win of their section play.
And they will be back on the winner's side of the bracket to continue the American Legion tournament tomorrow. But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score from Wintercrest, it's Coon Rapids 4, Brooklyn Park 2. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. To the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young.